Hi and welcome to your second phase of the first lesson in programming with Python. In this phase we're going to download and install Python from their official website. Okay, so let's get on with it. Before we can write our first Python program, we have to download the appropriate interpreter of our computers. We will be using Python 3 because, as stated on the official Python site, Python version 2 is legacy, and that's just metaphorical use. Python 2 is actually it's getting old, so we're going to be using Python version 3. 3.x, that means there could be 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, and so on. Python version 3 is the present and the future of the language. In addition, Python 3 eliminates many quirks that can unnecessarily trip up beginning programmers. However, note that Python 2 is currently still rather widely used. Python 2 and 3 are about 90% similar, hence if you learn Python 3, you will likely have no problem understanding codes written in Python 2. To install the interpreter for Python 3, head over to python.org/downloads. The correct version should be indicated at the top of the page as it's explained on this picture. So let's go ahead and open our internet browser and type python.org/downloads. So the thing with websites is that it automatically detects whether you have Windows or Mac OS, what kind of operating system you are using, maybe Linux, and they just give you the recommended option right front. So it's telling you download the latest version for Windows. All you have to do is click download over here. This box probably might appear for you, or it might directly go to the download folder on your Internet Explorer. So all you have to do is click save. You can see that the file is not that large. It's only 26.9 megabytes. So just click on save. You will notice that it is downloading right here, and the download is almost over. Few seconds left. So now the download is complete or done. Click on it and wait for the file to open. Well, there you go. Because I already have Python downloaded and installed on my computer, now it's asking me modify, repair, or uninstall. Uninstall is remove or delete. Repair, we use this if you have a software that's not working. It's already installed but it's not working properly. And modify, maybe you want to change the folder where you installed that program. So if you don't have Python already on your installed on your computer, it's gonna ask you where do you want to install it. All you have to do is just click next, and Python will be installed on your Windows. So when the download and installations are done, all you have to do to open Python, simply go and browse on your start menu, and you will find Python there. So the programs are organized alphabetically, so Python is supposed to be in the group of programs that starts with P, and there it is. So let's go ahead and open the folder named Python. Pardon my mouse. There it is. Those are the options right in front of you. Because my Windows is a 64-bit Windows and my machine is a 64-bit machine, automatically it downloaded the 64-bit version. Back in the day, there used to be machines that are only 32-bit. But that is long time ago. Now all the softwares and most of the computers are designed as a 64-bit. It's just much stronger and more capable of handling huge programs. So to open Python, I'm going to go ahead and open IDLE Python This is the version number 3.9. Let's click on it. So you will get this window and it says IDLE shell. So the shell is actually very important in Python. What is the shell? The Python shell allows us to use Python in interactive mode. This means we can enter one command at a time. The shell waits for a command from the user, executes it, and returns the result of the execution. After this, the shell waits for the next command. We're going to try and type out some of these commands right here. 2 plus 3, 3 greater than 2, and print hello. Let's go back to the shell and type 2 plus 3 and press enter. It gives me the result directly. Let's try 3 greater than 2 plus enter. It is true. Let's try 2 greater than 3, enter, false, and let's type print hello. So I don't know what is it about this sentence, but every single program that you start, the first program is how to make the computer type the sentence hello world and press enter, and that is the command to make the shell prints out any sentence that you want. But the shell is not where we make or type our programs. Stay with me. When you type 2 plus 3, you're issuing a command to the shell, asking it to evaluate the value of 2 plus 3. Hence, the shell returns the answer 5. When you type 3 greater than 2, you are asking the shell if 3 is greater than 2. The shell replies true. Finally, print is a command asking the shell to display the line hello world. The Python shell is a very convenient tool for testing Python commands, especially when we are first getting started with the language. However, if you exit from the Python shell and enter it again, all the commands you type will be gone. In addition, you cannot use the Python shell to create an actual program. To code an actual program, you need to write your code in a text file and save it with a .py extension. This file is known as a Python script. Remember when we were studying HTML, we have to save our text as a .html. Well, here it's instead of .html, you have to save your text file as a .py. Alright, so if this is not where we are going to type our codes, then where exactly? So to start typing your program, all you have to do is click on File and then New File. This is your text editor. Here is where you're going to do all the magic and write all of your command. Alright, so let's get on with it. I'm going to type the command to print any word or any sentence that I want, and the command is print space open bracket or open parentheses and double quote the quote mark, and then type whatever you want. Hello world. Close the double quote and close the parentheses or the bracket, and then just as we used to do in HTML, in order to run your file, you need to save the file. So even if you try to run it, which you need to do from this button right here and then run model, or you can just simply press F5. If you try to do that without saving it, it's going to ask you save before run or check. That means you need to check it or save it before you run. Okay, so either that, or you can just simply press OK. It's going to give you the save as window over here. Just type the name hello dot, oh, we already have one, so let's type hello2 dot py and press enter. And there you go. This is our first program in Python. You can write a whole story over here Alright, so let's go back to our text editor and maybe type something. Before that, I'm gonna type hash print words. Alright, there's one thing that you can notice is that the text editor colors the text a bit better so that we can understand it better. Like right now, this is a comment, and you guys know that comments in the code is not executed. It's just there for the programmer to know what code is this, or where, in which line he is or she is, to leave comments for the programmer himself. Or maybe you want to send the code to someone else, you may want to leave them comments over here. So the comments show in red, while the word hello world is in green and print is in blue. So this is a command. This is for the computer. The computer knows that it's going to execute or show on the screen whatever is going to be written over here. So whatever is going to be written over here, it's for the user. So it's going to mark it as green. And this is a comment, it's not going to be executed. So let's try and run this program one more time. Of course, I need to save the changes. Okay, and there you go. The result or the outcome is exactly the same. Why? Because I changed nothing in the outcome of the code. All I did was write a comment for myself over here that I'm going to print words. But if I made any changes right here and save the file, the outcome is going to be different. And there you go. I just added an underscore over here. Well, that is it, guys. In this phase, we downloaded, we went to python.org/downloads, and we downloaded Python version 3. This is version 3.9.1, and we installed that piece of software, and we learned about the shell and why do we have the shell over here. Just an FYI, you cannot work without the shell. The shell always have to be open. So this is your text editor, and this is your shell. The shell, this is actually the brain behind Python. Whatever you do without the brain, it cannot be done. You will just have a text file with text on it, but without the shell, it's not a code anymore. So this is the shell, and this is the text editor. All of the code that you are going to be writing as a programmer will be written in the text editor over here. In HTML, we used to use the notepad, even here, so you can use the notepad, but then you just have to open it with the shell of Python. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. From this moment on, you have started your road into becoming a computer coder or a computer programmer. Okay? Be proud of yourself. Well, that is it for this phase and this lesson. I hope you guys understood everything, and if you have any questions, please do send me in the response section by clicking on the plus button, the add button in CISO, and I'd be happy to read all of your queries and answer them. Till the next phase and the next lesson, take good care. Bye.